Hello, Cherie Moore here. I am the writing coach and I help preachers, leaders, people with a vision. I help you start and finish your books, your written projects, and your courses. And so I'm here on YouTube talking to you today about how to sell a book, where to sell a book. So when you go through this writing process, no one expects to get to the end of it and only sell to family and friends. You have to connect compellingly, effectively with a target market in order to move copies of your book. If you plan on going the traditional printing route, then you don't want to end up with copies of your book sitting in your garage. You don't want to end up with copies of your book just sitting there in the Amazon warehouse, right? So here's what you need to do, and we're going to keep this short, fast, and in a hurry. So, places where you can sell your book. Number one, I like to think about those non-traditional places. I remember when I wrote my book, Stolen Angels, 25 Stories of Hope After Pregnancy or Infant Loss. I wrote that book and I knew that I did not want my book to be in the traditional bookstore. I wanted to be able to sell my book in bulk to organizations. And so that's what I did. I sold it to military installations, and then they in turn would buy my book in bulk, and they would give it away for free in their bereavement programs. So that is a good non-traditional way to move large volumes of your book in a hurry. So where could you sell your book? If it's a spiritual or religious book, you can sell your book to hospitals, military installations. Keep in mind that every single unit in the whether it's the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, or the Coast Guard, the Marines, every single unit has a chaplain assigned. Every military hospital has a chaplain assigned. As a matter of fact, each branch of the military has their own chaplain corps. So you could sell your book to medical commands. You could sell your book to the chaplain corps. You can go to civilian hospitals. And I speak in these terms because I am from a veteran who lives in a military community. So, that's a huge thing, for me in my world. But there are civilian hospitals. There are nonprofit organizations. There are retail outlets. There's flea markets. You could set up a table at conventions. You could do it at your, at the farmer's market. You can set up a booth there, or you could actually partner with someone who has something similar to you. So maybe you could partner with someone who sells candles. If you have a book that's about finding your peace, you can partner with a retailer that specializes in candles, or you could connect with, I'm going to give you some departments within hospitals that you could connect with. The social work office, the OBGYN office, the actual chaplain's office or ministerial office, the gift store. These are all areas that would be open to purchasing a spiritual book. Now, what if that isn't your area? What if you're a leader in business and, real estate is your thing? You have realtor associations. You have individual realtor offices that you could sell your book to. You could sell your book to, let's see, if it's a business book, you could sell your book to university bookstores, used bookstores. Yes, even though your book is brand new, you can sell your book to used bookstores. So there are more places. You just have to get creative to find the other places outside of the Amazon platform that you could sell your product. eBay. That's another good option. You could also set up your own landing page and you could ship the books yourself. Have you considered that? Driving traffic to your own landing page where people opt in, purchase your book, and then you can ship them yourself, or you can outsource the shipping. You also have, let's see here. I want to, what other area might someone write a book on, and you don't want to necessarily focus on Amazon or social media in order to sell your book? But you know, speaking of social media, selling it straight from your Facebook business page or your Instagram business page is another option. And I see authors doing that successfully. I see them building a platform, building an audience, and selling their digital and their hard copy products like hotcakes around the globe. See, social media gives us an opportunity to reach markets that we would not ordinarily have access to. So, other places you can sell your book. Government, you can sell it to the government. And a great time to do that is, the end of their fiscal year. They have to dump that budget. They need to spend every penny. So, connect with a governmental body that is in alignment with the topic that you're specializing in. I hope that some of these non-traditional venues have been helpful for you, and I hope that, I stirred up some ideas in you. I did want to expand a little bit more on partnerships, but I will go on ahead and do that in another video. Look, today is Tuesday. I'm uploading this. I'm recording it and uploading it on Tuesday. Mondays are in my heart to begin dropping these videos, and I look forward to becoming a lot more consistent with that. I'll let you hold me accountable so that I can get you this content on a consistent basis on Mondays. So if you have any questions for me, what I want you to do is drop a comment. I want you to subscribe to my channel. And I also want you to connect with me on social media. On Facebook and on Instagram, you can find me at Glow Girl Cherie. So you guys have a fabulous day, and thank you for spending this moment with me.